Well, hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Well, the little black sex link still over here with the 3 Easter eggers and the 4 turkeys. And it gets dark so early now. I get home from work, I let them straight out, and they're only out about 30-45 minutes, and they're going back to the roost. So I can't help that. I'm not here, and I'm not going to leave them out like I used to when I'm not home. I'm just not ready to take another loss like them dogs got me twice. So anywho, some good news today. When I got home, I'm as y'all can tell, I moved some of the chickens back over in with Sue because they were emptying the feeder in the last pen just about every day. I mean, if it wasn't empty, it was really close to empty. So they were, since they're not getting to forage a whole lot, they're eating more feed. And with all those in that last pen, there was room for them. They were going through that feeder. So I decided to split them in half, and I basically just opened the door and ran what I could in here with Sue and left the other over there. And I think there's like 15, 16 in each side, something similar to that. But the main hen that I got from Matt at church that was in this pen that was laying almost every day came in here with Sue. So yesterday I didn't get any eggs. Of course, it was the first day they were all in there together. So I didn't expect a whole lot because you moved them around, you know. But the day before that, I'd gotten 2 Easter egger eggs. Lord have mercy. Anyway, I get home today and I got 2 Easter egger eggs on the ground in there and 1 egg in that laying box that none of them have ever used. So that hen that was laying in the pen with Junior is laying in the middle with Sue now, and it was in the nesting box. So I'll get it cleaned out, put a little straw in there, and see if they'll get used to using it. Or I may take that artificial grass and line the bottom with it. But either way, I'm gonna get that done this weekend, I hope. And that gave me 3 eggs out of there today. And I always check all the nesting boxes because them Easter eggers are over in the first pen with the turkeys are going to start laying eventually. So I didn't get one from over there. So I checked this last one, and sure enough, I got 1 large egg from over there, which tells me it was probably one of the other hens that I got from Matt because they're still over there, 2 of the 3. And I got an egg from there. So I got 4 eggs today. That's the most eggs I've gotten since the dogs killed all my flock. So I'm good with that. 2 Easter eggers and 2 larger eggs. So that made my day when I got home, really. That tells me I'm going to eventually get more eggs. And the chickens that weren't laying are eventually going to start back laying. Or start laying. Most of mine are, y'all know, are too young to start. So they'll be starting in the next probably 2 to 3 months. 3 months from now, I should be getting 3 dozen eggs a day pretty much. Or close to it. So we'll see. So there's a black hen going in that nesting box in there now. I think they're getting close to the age to... Some of them may start a little bit earlier than others, but either way, she's in there exploring the nesting box. See if I can zoom in. You see her in there. And it's one of the hens I got from Matt. So it may be looking for its egg get laid, or it may be deciding to lay an egg. I don't know. But either way, it's good news for me. 4 eggs a day ends up, you know, or at least some days. If I get 4 every day, that's 28 eggs a week, 2 dozen a week, you know. I'm not going to get that many, but if I can get 1.5 dozen a week, for right now, I'm happy. So as time goes by and more hens start laying, I should get much more than that, and I'll be happy with that. So I've still got people asking me for eggs that have been buying from me for a long time that I have not been able to get eggs to because I just didn't have enough. But since it's picking up a little bit, I'm getting 3 more days than not. I'm able to at least get my most regular customers a dozen here and there and an 18-pack here and there. So that's good for me. And you know, that helps me a little bit with the feed bill, because feeding this many chickens that aren't laying, you know, that's it's a big expense. Y'all know I think I bought 15 bags last time. And I've gone through, this yellow can's empty, that bigger plastic can's empty, and this can's the one I just emptied yesterday. No, it's not empty yet. It's almost. I probably got, it might be empty. I can't remember. Let me look. Yeah, I emptied it. So now I've got 2 large cans and that small plastic one that's empty, and the scratch feed is empty, so I'll be needing to buy that in the next few days. This can is still full. That can is still full. And of course the can back there with the layer pellets, rabbit feed is still full. So I've got enough for several more weeks out of one can, but it's getting time to buy more feed. So I just about made my mind up to take them plastic nesting boxes out, just because they're so hard to, you know, much more difficult to clean. I can just slide the bottom out of those metal ones and tap it upside down and all the debris falls out. You know, even with the artificial grass in there, they stay pretty clean. But those, can't slide the bottom out. I'm going to have to bring my little handheld vacuum out here or something, and paper towels, and clean it out, and that's going to be a pain. So I'm probably going to do away with those plastic nesting boxes. They are much bigger, but without that bottom coming off, that just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So they did cost a little more than the metal ones as well. But y'all know, when you're not wanting to buy anything right now, you seem to find that stuff at a better price. And I've seen 3 of the metal ones on sale for 60 bucks. That's cheap. But it's a 3 built together, you know what I mean? It's not 3 individual boxes. So I couldn't separate them if I got them, but that's fine. I could put 3 in the middle and 3 in the end, and then take the other 3 individuals and put it in the first pen, and just do away with those plastic ones or give them to somebody, or, you know, whatever. But it's coming up on Christmas, and I am a Christian, so we do celebrate Christmas. And I've been buying Christmas gifts for my grandbabies and for my kids, and, you know, trying to get ahead of it this year a little bit. When you got 5 adult kids and you got 5 grandbabies, that you end up buying a whole bunch. But anyway, I've got a few of the adults knocked out, and a couple of gifts for a few of the small ones. So I'm looking forward to Christmas this year, like I usually do. But either way, I wanted to do a video and show y'all, and just brag. I got 4 eggs today. Woohoo! That's a big improvement from, you know, a month ago or a month and a half ago not getting anything. So I'll take the 4. But I haven't counted them, but I know there's 4 hens in the first pen with the 4 turkeys. And let's see if I can get a count now on what's in here with Sue. So there's 2 of the Barnyard Mix Rhode Island Reds that I hatched in the pen already. There's 2 Rhode Island Reds in there. No, that's only 1 Rhode Island Red in there. Now 2, 1 just walked in. So that's 4, and the Easter egger is 5. Another Easter egger 6. 2 black sex links is 7, 8. Another Rhode Island Red is 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more Rhode Island Reds. So 14 hens in here with Sue. That's 15 chickens. Plus the 4 in the other, that's 19. Let's see if I can get a count on these. It's a little harder because I'm further away from the actual pen. But I know there's 1 in there on the roost. I think that's all that's in the pen. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Rhode Island Reds right there. And one barnyard mix, that's 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black sex links, that's 14. And the one I got from Matt is 15. Plus the one in the pen is 16, and Junior is 17 chickens over here. So it's pretty close to even. I do wish I had more grass in here, but it's not going to grow right now anyway. And like I say, with it getting dark as early as it is, y'all, it ain't even 6 o'clock yet, and the sun's down. So it's maybe hard to tell on camera, but the sun's down. So they will all be on the roost in the next 15 to 20 minutes. They will all get in there and start going to roost. And there's just nothing I can do about it. You know, I don't get home exactly at 5:15 or 5:30. Sometimes I get home at 4:30, but sometimes it's 6 o'clock and it's already dark and I don't get to let them out. But I got home early enough today they could be out for about 45 minutes to an hour, and that's better than nothing. It keeps the chickens happy, I hope. And maybe I'll start getting a few more eggs. So guys, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, ladies as well. Thank y'all very much. If you have not followed me on Rumble or subscribed to me on YouTube, I would appreciate it. It's absolutely free. Rumble is another video platform very similar to YouTube, and I've been saying for months they make improvements to their app pretty often, and I actually like the improvements they made last week more than it seemed like YouTube made some changes and went backwards, and Rumble made changes and went forward. So I'm liking that a whole lot better. It's still more difficult for creators to upload, but not terrible. So, you know, they're working on it, and it'll get better with time, and their audience is growing. So if you can follow me on Rumble, I would greatly appreciate it. Share my channel out. Let people know that you and myself are on Rumble watching videos and supporting each other. And, you know, that's what the community is all about. So I thank y'all very much. Y'all remember what I've always told you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.